Hey everyone, it's Jen. I hope you can hear me. It's like 4:30 in the morning and I'm not sleeping, but this is like the only time when the house is quiet. So I thought I'd make my video now. Um, I was going to wait until after Friday to make the video because I was going to see my surgeon on Friday and get my surgery date. That has been canceled because I did not pass my Psych Eval. Um, and it wasn't just like one little thing that I didn't pass. I'm not quite sure if you can even see this, but do you see this? Hold on. Here, this is better. All those little X's, almost every single thing on the page, and that's the stuff I gotta do. That's the stuff I gotta fix before I can even go back and get reevaluated. Um, then once I do that, I have to see the exercise physiologist, and then I can get my date. But basically, what happened, I spent 2 hours in their office, and um, I knew my bipolar was going to come up, but I didn't realize that they were going to dive so deep into my past, I guess, and um, my anxiety disorder got brought up, and it has been worse lately, but I think it's just because I have a lot of stress. Um, the fact that I'm filing bankruptcy got brought up, the fact that I may be getting evicted got brought up, um, just like a lot of different things. So I have to make an appointment with a psychiatrist within their health system for a medication evaluation because they don't think that my medication is helping. They said that my mood swings are too erratic, so I apparently have to do something about that. Um, I have to talk with a therapist to do talk therapy so I can develop coping skills, um, get stability over my bipolar and anxiety symptoms, and I have to work on my interpersonal and relationship issues. Fun. Um, they also want me to attend support groups, um, which happen every 2 weeks um, at this location by the hospital. But that one I'm not going to be able to do because those classes are the second Tuesday and the fourth Tuesday of every month. And I could probably attend the one that's, this month, that's in August. But I'm in graduate school and my classes for the fall are Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I'm not saying that the surgery is not important or these classes aren't important, but I receive a lot of support from you guys. It's not like I don't have any support at all. So they're just going to have to get over that one because I can't go. I have to complete my advanced directive for medical decision making. Just in case anything happens to me during the surgery, I have to have something to say, who makes decisions for me, whatever. Um, I have to completely eliminate alcohol, illicit drugs, caffeine, carbonated beverages, and binge eating. I don't really drink alcohol that much anymore, like maybe once in 2 or 3 times a year, maybe. I just don't drink. I don't take any illicit drugs. Um, the caffeine and the carbonated beverages are seemingly one and the same, but my diet tea that I love is obviously caffeinated, so having to eliminate pop and my tea. And then the binge eating, I don't really binge eat anymore, so that's not an issue for me anymore either. I have to increase my exercise and muscle strengthening. Like, they were glad that I was walking so much because I'm doing, I take the stairs only at work now. Sorry, my cats drive me nuts. I take the stairs only at work now. I don't take the elevator at all anymore. Like once in a great while, I'll take the elevator if I'm just not feeling well, but I always take the stairs. I always park far away. My niece and I are going for walks almost every day, if not every other day, for like 30 to 45 minutes. So they were happy with that, but they said that's not enough. They want me to also be doing strength training. They want me to do free weights. They want me to do all the stuff. So I have to continue my weight loss. Their scale said that my scale here at home that I told you guys said that I lost 13 pounds. Their scale said that I lost 7. So they were like glad that I lost 7, but they weren't happy that I didn't lose the 10 that they wanted me to. So just I have to discontinue my weight loss, which I was going to do anyway, but whatever. And then the last thing I have to do is develop a support system, because they said they will not do the surgery until I have a support system. And by support system, I told them about the YouTube, and I told them that, I have, at least Banded Stephanie. I have her phone number, and we've been texting, and I did give my phone number to Josh, which is on here as well, but apparently they said that's not good enough. They want me to have enough people that will actually come and stay with me in the hospital, that will come take me home from the hospital and stay with me here. They want me to make sure I can take off a month or a month and a half of work. And that one seems like pretty impossible, and this is why it seems impossible. Number one, if I had those things readily available to me, I wouldn't have even brought it up that I don't have that. Number two, by being honest with them, I had my back surgery and I was here by myself. And I had a walker then. I could barely even walk. Couldn't go to the bathroom. Couldn't do all these things, but I managed because I live by myself and I know how it is. If somebody takes me to the hospital and brings me home, I'll be fine. Like, I understand that it's a very stressful surgery, and it's not to knock the severity of the surgery, because I know all of you guys have had your own personal struggles with it, but I'm going to tell you right now, back surgery is 10 times more severe and more serious and has more complications afterwards than the surgery does. And I was fine. So I'm kind of pissed off that they want me to not only develop a support system, but I'm supposed to get close enough to brand new people to let them come stay in my house. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Possibly the guy that I'm talking to, Chris, he might be able to maybe fly here and stay with me, but he lives in the freaking Bahamas. He's not going to just get on a plane and come here for a month. He's already said that he would, come help me out if I needed it, but it just, I was very angry the day of that they didn't approve me and that they gave me this big long list of things. I don't feel like they try to make it sound like my OCD was out of control, and it's like, that's just part of my personality, that I need things to be organized. It doesn't negatively affect my life. It doesn't cause life to be chaotic for me. I don't have panic attacks if things are messy. I just prefer things to be neat, but they translated that into, oh, her OCD is out of control. And it seems almost as if they were nitpicking on like everything. And I'm not saying that I don't need to do these things. I'm sure that I do, but they flat out told me, your life is too chaotic to have the surgery, and you don't know what you're doing, and if you don't have all these things in place, you're going to fail. I don't agree with that at all, but I'm going to do these things. I don't even get to see my therapist. I made the appointment as I was driving out of the parking lot. I was on my cell phone making the appointments and doing as much of this stuff as I could right then. So I see my therapist in October, and then once I see the therapist, then they can schedule me to see the psychiatrist. Once I see the psychiatrist, then they can make me another appointment with my therapist. So it's not even, I'm not even gonna, and then I gotta get another appointment with this, this psychologist to do the psych exam, and I'm not even gonna be able to get that appointment until December or January. So the whole thing is, I'm not having my surgery in October like I thought. I'm probably not even having the surgery this year like I thought. I'm very disappointed, but it is what it is. I can't really control the end of it. I have to do what I have to do. I've been doing every step that they tell me to do. This is not the first setback I've had. It's not going to be the last. And who knows, maybe this is actually for my benefit. Maybe, I'll be in a much better place by the time this thing is through. And I'm continuously losing weight. I can see it a lot more now in my face. But I am still losing weight. I'm not starving myself. I am not unhappy. I'm actually, even with all the stress that I have in my life right now, I'm doing pretty good. Like, I don't really try to let things stress me out too much. I don't see any purpose for it because I'm not going to get stressed out about things I can't control. So anyway, that's like my update for now. Just, I've increased my exercise, still losing weight, failed the second eval, which I was very upset about, but and extremely disappointed. But it is what it is. Just keep on trucking, right? So, I will keep you guys updated on this whole list thing. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do about the whole support system thing. I don't know how long my sister's going to be here, or else I would have said, you know, my sister lives with me, and I did tell them that, but apparently they want someone who's going to be here full time, and it's just ridiculous. My family's not like that, and my boyfriend lives like out of this country, so I mean, he can visit for a while, but he's not going to stay with me for a month. That's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Anyway, I want to say congratulations to, oh my god, I can't think. It's like 4:30 in the morning and my head is blank. Mr. Derwin, who had his surgery and is doing fantastic, and his wife should be having her surgery in like 24 hours. Like Thursday, she's having it. And then like Sleeve D is doing great. Reinventing Ed just did a comparison video that was really awesome. And then there's some other people that I really haven't heard from in a while. But I hope you guys are all doing great, and I don't mean to not do shout outs to everybody, but I have a horrible memory, and oh, that's the other thing, is my sleep apnea study got canceled as well because they said it was too close. My sinus surgeon said it was too close to surgery, but I just saw him earlier this week, and he gave me the okay, so September 19th, I think, I have my sleep study, get fitted for my CPAP machine, so hopefully everything is cool, and things just keep getting better. A lot of that will depend on if I can stay in my apartment or not, which I will find out sometime this week whether they accepted my payment arrangement or not. I've missed 1 month of rent, and they're already ready to evict me after I've been here for 4 years, so whatever. Yeah, I guess that's all. Thanks for watching, and I will keep you guys updated on my progress on the list of doom here. And I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks. Bye.